Big cities are a hope to many who are in pursuit of education, work, and a better life. However, for this pair, things did not turn out how they expected. They ended up on the streets as sex workers. Growing up, Asanda was a young girl with dreams like any other, but being raised by a ritualist father and then an abusive mother led her to the streets.
I dropped out of school at grade 11 because ever since my father did that to my brother and my mother chose to run away with us, my mother used to abuse me. There was a time one day she gave me a SASA card to go and withdraw the money. Me, I knew that she was going to send me. You know what I did? I take a school bag, I put some of my clothes. I put it at the back of the yard because I was tired of the abuse. Every time when she used to tell me that I'm a useless child, I will never close her eyes. You know when someone's saying you'll never close her eyes, is saying what? She's saying that you'll never do anything for me, you'll never build for me. You see those words, they're still killing me even today.
For Tadiwanashe, being in an abusive relationship pushed her between a rock and a hard place, although she tried to make ends meet.
I started doing sex work in 2019. The reason why I started is I was married before and I have 2 kids. So my husband used to abuse me a lot. I didn't have peace in that marriage. And I had a friend of mine who was doing sex work. So throughout the years, she used to tell me that, why don't you leave that husband of yours and start the job that I'm doing? Because she was making money and she was tired of hearing my stories every time. But I was not happy. I didn't want to be a sex worker. I wanted to do something better for myself. But then the pressure kept going. My husband kept on abusing me until I left. I didn't have any money. I was not able to feed my kids. And I also have my grandparents. And I can say I'm the breadwinner to my grandparents. So I ended up coming to Witbank. That is when I started sex work.
With all the dangers that come with sex work, Asanda has managed to make a living for herself and her family.
I don't regret selling my body, I don't want to lie. I'm far with life. I started to build a house for my mom on 2019 and then I finished it on 2020. 2022, I buy my own house. I'm not proud to be a sex worker, but now I'm proud because I have things that I didn't have. My family, they are happy. There's a big change from the shack to the houses.
Meanwhile, Tadiwanashe says if anyone can throw a rope of hope, she will exit the business.
I have gone home 2 times, told myself that I'm never coming back here. I'm ready to start my business. And then everything went down. So now I'm still trying. I don't even want to it to be in 3 years. I wish if I could get funding right now, to start this business that I want to start. Yes, I do get money, but I have a lot of responsibilities. I have siblings. My kids are still going to school. I have my grandparents. Now I have to send money home. I had to send money home before I came here. So I have too many responsibilities. But if I could just get money, if I could get funding right now, this minute, coming out from this studio, I was going to go home and leave this because honestly, this is not a good job to do. I've lost respect for myself. I don't even respect myself the way I used to, and I don't expect other people to respect me.
A Limpopo-based Gender-Based Violence, a non-profit organization that helps women exit the business. The IRS Restoration Center says decriminalization of sex work is not an option. They fear that legalization of trade will open doors to exploitation, kidnapping, and human trafficking.
As much as our mandate is to help them exit, we help them while they are in the business. But those that want to exit, we have a shelter here in Seshego, because some will say, "Sis, I want to exit, but I can't go back home because they don't even know that I'm in this business." Or, "I don't have money for rent. I have to pay rent. Where am I going to stay?" Then we say, "Come and stay for free in our shelter in Seshego." Then when you are there, we allow you to stay not less than 6 months so that we can take you through the whole process, because some have been in prosecution for years. While we are staying there with different programs, skills development, if we teach them to sew, actually we have diverse, those that are staying at the shelter, we train them in everything. We train them how to sew, train them how to do makeup, how to do nails, how to bake, how to do gardening. So whenever time comes that they exit and they feel that they can stand on their own, then they can just try whatever they can try.
A psychologist believes that most who are in the business are suffering from different trauma life events. The psychologist says that sex workers are normal people and deserve access to mental health. She appeals to them to take charge of their health.
There is embedded trauma in what they do as their daily job. They meet people of different characters, people of different personalities, people who come with different intentions, and it would be quite important for them to sit down and reflect the experiences, day-to-day experiences. Imagine if you were to meet, or they were to meet as sex workers, somebody that is very abusive in language, abusive in action, abusive in expectations. So this could actually mean that they get traumatized day in, day out. They get hurt day in, day out. They are expected to do things that they ordinarily would not want to do day in, day out.
For many, this business is almost like a road of no return.
I don't advise anyone to come and do this work. First of all, it's not safe. Ladies are dying every day. Clients are killing us. Even us, we are killing each other. Sometimes a condom can blast. We sleep with old people. Maybe that person is having a HIV or any disease. When you are a sex worker, you correct. You change. You become someone else. Money is there, but it's not safe. Like me, I'm no longer that Asanda that I was. I'm having anger issues. Inside, I'm dying.
Sex work is like you have joined a cult that you cannot leave. Like, I've told myself, sometimes I even feel embarrassed, like I just came back from home 2 months back. I told everyone that, some of the people, no, I'm not coming back. I'm just going to be home doing something else. But when I try and then it fails, I always end up coming back. So no matter what happens, I used to admire myself way back, and I wish my life would go back there. Well, I used to struggle, but I never ever thought of selling my body. I would be doing something else until it works out. Now, if I try to do this and it fails, straight in the bus, I'm back here. I'm selling again, and it's not a good thing, honestly.
As the country marks Women Month, sex workers continue experiencing various challenges. I am Hulisane Lebepe, SABC News, Polokwane.